feel like I'm losing all my muscle and feeling sorry for myself, right? And I'm not about that.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams began to turn out.
Alright, we're gonna start off this video with a physique update. I am definitely maintaining my results right now, which is just what I wanted. I am not gonna lie, you guys. I have been a bag of shit when it comes to tracking my macros. Not something I am proud to admit, but you know what? I'm human too, and I have felt pretty discouraged the last few weeks that I kind of went into get mode and just kind of stopped tracking. I was paying attention to my protein because I knew I wanted to maintain my body composition and try to retain as much muscle as possible. But you know what though? Today is day 1 and I am back on track, and I'm gonna hold strong and be relentless. No more excuses.
When it all comes down to it, I just wanna free my mind, yeah. Even if I gotta go through it, I just wanna live my life, yeah. Even when times get hard, I pray that I see signs. But I gotta keep on pushing, I just wanna free my mind, yeah.
So I've had maybe about 3 calls with people discussing what they can expect from our summer fitness challenge. Normally I just talk back and forth through email. Most of the time people don't have too many questions. They've been following me a while, so they kind of know what to expect. But since moving to Kelowna, there's been a lot more, just a different clientele. People don't know me too well, so kind of feel like I've been starting from the bottom again. So a lot of people, you know, they want to jump on the phone and just kind of have a quick discussion, which I'm totally open for. I love actually talking to people because, you know what, I don't think enough people interview their coaches when it comes to picking someone who you want to work with. They just see how shredded someone is and they're like, oh, I want to look like that, I'm going to hire them. When in actuality, that person doesn't always know what they're doing. So I think it's extremely important. I encourage everybody to interview their coaches. Oh my god, look at my girl, huh? Like even Hoot's getting excited. I know, look at her. Doesn't she look so good? Hell yeah. Just putting some side-to-side progress photos for a couple of my clients right now. Oh my god, I'm just so proud of her. She's just been working her ass off. She's been going through a really hard time dealing with the vertigo, but she's still pushing through despite that.
I wish I could go back to the college days.
She was petrified of the gym. She was so afraid that people were judging her, staring at her, and she wouldn't go by herself. So she would come with me and I would show her around and what to do and all that kind of stuff. And I remember there was this overweight teenager in there, and she looked at him and was watching him, and she looks at me and is like, look at that guy, good for him, he's working so hard, I'm so proud of him. She said this about a complete stranger without knowing his situation, his story, what he was doing, or anything like that. And I looked at her and I was like, people are thinking that about you. So just because people are staring or you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean that people aren't anything else but supportive.
More each day, I wish we could chill together, not a weekend away. I've been looking back at pictures of the times that we had. I know life keeps moving, but I really wish that I could go back. I wish I could go back to the college days. Me and my homies talking, I wish we could have stayed. We talking every day now, but it ain't the same now. Praying we don't change now.
So Kyle actually finished reading this book, and he normally will read to me, because I'm actually not a good reader at all. So he was reading it to me. I'm like, do you know what? I actually want to read this book. So it's called Relentless. The author is Tim Grover. He was actually a coach for a lot of very famous athletes, including Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and Dwayne Wade. And for anybody who knows, I grew up playing basketball. I was a huge basketball fan, and fun fact, Kobe Bryant is actually my favorite athlete. And the thesis behind this book is just talking about what it takes to be relentless. And he calls these individuals cleaners. And basically, they're these people in this world, such as Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, who are kind of unstoppable. You know, they say they're gonna do something and they do it. It's never enough for them. They always have a drive for more. They always want to achieve more, and it doesn't always feel good enough because they feel like they have something to prove, not to anyone else, but to themselves. And I definitely have felt this way throughout my whole life, where I just kind of felt like, you know what, like I'm just destined for so much more, and I've always wanted to be something great. And, you know, I've definitely lost sight of that after going through this back injury, and I think I'll talk about this more in a podcast. But reading this book has definitely been a mindset shift for me to remember that I feel relentless to achieve what I desire to achieve. And it's kind of motivated me to be back on track with my fitness goals, because the last couple weeks I felt discouraged with not being able to train. I feel like I'm losing all my muscle and feeling sorry for myself, right? And I'm not about that, you know? So it's a good reminder that, you know, no matter what you want in this world, no matter what obstacles you've gone through, you have to honor that struggle, embrace that suck, terms that I say very often, in order for you to overcome these obstacles. Like, obstacles, right? You got to overcome them and keep going. You know, you don't give up on your dreams because you have a hiccup or a speed bump, whatever analogy you want to think of here. You got to overcome them and keep going and be unstoppable. So really good book. If something like this resonates with you, where you're just always wanting more for yourself, you always expect more for yourself, and you just hold yourself up to a really high standard, I highly recommend this book. It's good. It's reassuring to know that it's okay to have those ambitions, to have those expectations of yourself. All right, so having said all that, I have rambled a lot today, but I just feel like I had so much to discuss with you guys lately. I don't know, I definitely am feeling like a mindset shift lately with my goals, and it's great having a clear vision. And I know I talked about this in my last video, but I just feel like the more time I put into it, the more clear I feel with where things are going. And I can't tell you how freeing it is to just take some time, assess where you're at and where you want to be. I can't explain it, but all I can recommend is just take some time to, like I said, assess where you're at, assess where you want to be, and just have a clear path for how you're going to get there. And there will be obstacles, I promise you that, but it's okay, you know? If you have that clear vision, the obstacles, they don't matter. And I think that's why I've had such a hard time with this back injury, is because I didn't have a clear vision. And after getting hurt, I feel like I lost purpose in what I was doing. And I wish I had this vision at the beginning and I held strong with it, because I was on the right path, but it just wasn't clear with what I wanted. I don't know, I'm rambling a lot today, but I've never felt more clear in my life, so I want to help others feel that way, because I know what it's like to feel lost, like you don't know what you're doing, what you should be doing, and it's not a good feeling. It's not. Like, you know what, I know that's part of life, and that's part of the journey. You have to get lost to figure out where you're gonna go, so it's okay to feel lost, embrace it, but if you can find yourself sooner than later, you know, at the end of our lives, we don't wish that we started doing things for ourselves for the better so soon. You know, we wish that we didn't wait so long to start our dreams. So find yourself sooner than later. That's the best piece of advice I can give you. Okay, I think that's it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys took something away from it. I gotta get back to work. We got lots to do. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you on Thursday.
When it all comes down to it, I just wanna free my mind, yeah. Even if I gotta go through it, I just wanna live my life.